Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD for another episode of our skill token review and Cryptoblades review. And I bet a lot of you guys are starting to worry once again because of what we have experienced today. As you may have noticed, there's a sudden drop in uh, the payout for every fight. I was so surprised as well. Let's find out and let's try to evaluate the situation. And for now, I'd like to first talk about our charts here. Okay, I am I am here in PooCoin. This is the chart I'm using, and we have skill uh, chart in front of us. And I'm using a Bollinger Band and the RSI as our main indicators here with volume and candlesticks. Okay, so what are we seeing right now? This is just a validation that what we have discussed the previous days are happening. Okay, and like what I mentioned yesterday, when a stock or a token moves up, it doesn't move in a linear approach. There will be fluctuations along the way, and you gotta prepare for that. If you want to start engaging in the world of cryptocurrency, this is a normal thing. This is what we face every day. Even in the stock market, this is what we face every single day. Okay? So what is happening right now is what we call a pullback, a correction. Okay, so those are the terminologies that we use. It's a pullback, it's correcting, it's retracing. If you hear those words, that means the price is currently moving downwards again, right? And like what I mentioned in the previous videos in the past few days, I'm still sticking to this area as our area of possible support. Okay, now, I'm not saying that it is going to be a clear cut stop at that price, but because we've landed in that price level three times already, so that's the first area to focus on. Hopefully, it doesn't break that anymore, because if it does, then it's not going to look really good because the next possible stop here is around 13 dollars. Okay, so I'm just gonna plot it there, but I hope we don't break that at all anymore because it's not going to really look healthy. And the reason why I'm saying it's going to be at 13, that's because if you look back in its historical performance, there was also a resistance formed at this level. If you can see it, there you go. Okay, so this is the area where it had difficulty breaking and eventually we broke out of it. So its previous resistance, when we go down further, that will become your next support. But at the moment, let's not talk about that yet because this is the first area to closely monitor. Okay, 27.9 or 28 level. That's in dollars. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that we could still possibly respect that key level is because notice the volume that we have right here. Okay, when the price is moving higher, volume was really noticeable. Okay, but today price is on a decline, but look at the volume. It's just, I think, 1/3 of the volume that we have the previous day. So what is the implication of this in layman's term? This simply means that the traders have already exited and locked in some gains. But the holders, investors are still holding on to their position. Okay, they're holding on to their position. That simply means that there's only a fraction of the population who has exited and locked in their gains. That could be you too. Okay, and that's the reason why pullback is happening. But this is still at a healthy level considering the volume. But once the volume increases, right, then that's a different story. Okay, so we have to closely monitor this volume throughout the day because we're just even halfway. Next, it will refresh again tomorrow around 8 in the morning. So this candlestick will still be there's still a long way to go here. Anything can happen within the span of how many hours left for the day to end. So just watch out for 27.9. Okay, there could still be a possibility that we will be pulling back some more. So I hope you have locked in your gains, or you've I don't know what you did with your revenue. Okay, so this was really healthy at this point here. So I was anticipating that when I saw that we're approaching the MA20 level. All right. Okay. So earlier this morning, the moment I woke up, I opened, of course, it's the usual thing, open Cryptoblades, start um, initiating fights. And I noticed my level 31, level 33, around, all my characters are already in the 30s. There, I received 0.006, 0.005 around that level for a 200 stamina. And then I started computing. I, with that kind of gain against the cost of BNB gas fee, we're still on a negative. Okay, so my simple conclusion there is, of course, I also checked the announcement in Discord, and Croge mentioned so many ongoing activities on the back end, partnerships that we will potentially have with other providers. I think they're looking into an alternative solution to BNB's or smart chains very high cost for gas fees. They're looking at partnering with other providers for a much cheaper cost. So I appreciate that. That's really a good move. This simply means that the developers are really concerned about our gain. At the end of the day, they really want us to gain. But at the moment, with all these adjustments and enhancements, and adjustments in the rewards, uh, it's up to you. We don't have a deadline here. Okay, this is a if you want to look at it in long term, this is just the beginning. We're just in the infancy stage of our partnership with this game. So there's nothing to rush here. If the price right now, if the reward system is a bit on the shaky side or not that ideal, then you can take a break, right? You don't force yourself to initiate in a fight when you know that it's not going to give you some gains, right? So I computed, and there's a loss there. So I said, so I didn't finish the entire thing today. I have 6 accounts with 4 characters each. I won't even bother opening it anymore. I did a few fights. I think I did around 3. And when I discovered it kept on computing and it was negative, so I said, okay, I'll stop right now. I'll pause and do some other things. Okay, so if you have the same outlook, if you're in this for the long haul, remember that we don't have a deadline. We're not obliged to make these fights when you know you're not profitable. So allow them to do their thing for now, and let's wait for further developments. All right. So, but this is, I think, my message for Croach and the team. We really are waiting. We're waiting for the reward system to be fixed, because, of course, we have invested in this game, and we're also your number one supporters. We see the vision. We see. What your long-term plans are, and we're just here in the background. But if we see at any time the gain is going to end up negative for me, I'll pause. I won't make any fights for that day, but I will still be here. At any time I see changes that will result into gains for me, then I go back, right? But in the meantime, my skills are still there, because after all, these are tokens that will go fluctuate up and down, and I have not exited my skill tokens as of yet. But definitely, I'm here to stay. Yes, I'm with you guys. I'm here to stay. I will just take a pause for today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll check it again. If it's still negative, I won't continue. But for today, I will just pause. That's my 2 cents for what's happening today. But definitely, I'm excited with all these updates. I hope you guys were able to see what Croach shared in Discord. Um, so we'll just wait. That's the thing. We'll just wait. In the meantime, just watch out. Talking about the chart, let's watch out for this to touch the 27.9 or 28.9. Hopefully, within the day, it touches that, and then we quickly recover right after, because it's just retesting the previous support. They traders took profit. It declined, but the volume is not that much. Therefore, if it declines, chances are it will just touch the support and then recovers again. And tomorrow is another day. We have to look at it once again, depending on how this A ends. Okay, I think that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, share to your friends, and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.